Yes, what's going on, people? Welcome back to another episode of Ruse Reviews, and welcome back to another app review. So, today's app is Photo Out by Alex Ward and Myke Phillips. So, let's get into this. So, what is Photo Out? Photo Out is a multiple outs app using your photos. I've known Alex for just over 10 years now, the best part of 10 years. We've been really good mates. We've worked together a few times. We've jammed a lot, we chat a lot. When he mentioned this idea to me, he was like, look, I've been creating this app with Myke. I think you'll really dig it. I think you really like it. He sort of told me why he sort of wanted to make it as well. There are loads of apps out there, loads of them. But as a magician and as a worker, I want the ones that are 100% going to work, one, and aren't too tricky to figure out or go through, and I can change them on the fly if I need. So what's good about this app is Alex has made it with those ideas in mind. He initially said to me, Rue, wouldn't it be cool if you could, at the end of a gig, go up to the client or whatever and you're chatting, and there's that one trick that they say right at the end, you know, oh, you got something you can just show us quickly? And we all get that, right? We all get that moment. Actually, I'm gonna overlay some footage right here so you can see what I'm talking about with the next bit. Imagine this. You go up to your client and there's a few things on a table or on a bar, and you say, I'm going to pretend to take a photo of one of these. This is just one version of the app. You pretend to take a photo of one of these things. You do that, you pretend to take a photo of one of them. And then they can genuinely point to which ones they want to eliminate. Now, there's no magician's forcing. There's none of that. Whatever they pick, they genuinely eliminate till they're left with one object on the bar. So you open up your phone, you go to your camera roll, your gallery, and the last photo, the only photo on that camera roll, is the item that they predict. It's as simple and as quick as that. So, as you can see by the video, that's sort of how it plays out. That's the impromptu version of this app, but it doesn't stop there. So imagine you have preset photos, and you can, because there's a preset photo option. You have an option for like 9 multiple outs that you can do with this app, and the preset photos are brilliant. So say, for example, I went up to somebody and I went, okay, I want you to imagine that I come out of my house. Am I stood next to my car first, or am I stood next to a bush first? They say, you're stood next to a bush. I go, am I wearing this hat? Am I not wearing this hat? They go, you're not wearing this hat. Fair enough. Am I holding my dog? Am I not holding my dog? They say, you're holding your dog. So I'm stood by a bush, not my car, in this hat, not in this hat, sorry, and holding my dog. They go, yeah, you open up your phone, and in your gallery is the only picture pertaining to what he said, and it's the only one that will match. The gallery is complete. It's just normal photos. It just adds the photo to your normal gallery, and it's the last photo in the camera roll. So let's talk about the interface and the usability of this app. Speaking to Alex about this, as mentioned at the start, he really wanted to make this app as user-friendly as possible. When we were initially chatting about what he was going to do with it, why he did it, the idea that it was almost as simple like apps like DFB, which I will review a little bit later on, Digital Force Bag, has obviously become a staple in a lot of magician and mentalists' routines. And I have a feeling that this app as well is going to be one of those things, because it is so simple and easy to use. Any of you familiar with Patrick Kuhn's Timeline app? The input method is slightly similar to that in terms of what you need to do, and very simple. As you know, if you have Timeline, all you have to do is something very simple to allow the information to be received by your phone. The interface itself, very user-friendly, made and developed by Myke Phillips. Obviously, it's not as in-depth as I Unlock Your Mind or I Unlock Your Mind Pro, which is probably a good thing, because the app really doesn't need that much explaining or that much detail. But all the details in the app are so bang on. They're like everything. It's basically like a camera app. It's like a fake camera, basically, and you're able to take photos on the fly. People can look at it. It looks like your genuine camera on your iPhone. Again, as mentioned before, the input method, much like Timeline, it's hidden in plain sight. It's so easy to do. Everything's really been thought out, and Alex really has a keen eye on making those details work, you know. And him and Myke working together on this app really is a good thing. It's a cool thing, you know, because you've got a magician that knows exactly what he wants, and you've got Myke, who's an amazing developer and can deliver. So how would I rate this app? Well, again, if I'm reviewing it, I highly rate it because I'm using it myself. That's the only way these reviews work, is if I go out and try everything. And this app is going to be one of those things. It's going to be one of those things that everybody is going to have in the next few months, I reckon. Any worker who knows what this app is worth and what it can do will have it in their repertoire. I will post a link below, because they've only just recently released it. It only came out day before yesterday, or maybe even yesterday. It's almost one of those things I don't really want people to know about. So should I be reviewing it? But I am, because I think it is definitely worth the price. £19, 19 British pounds, which is ridiculous. It's a ridiculously cheap price point for the app that you're getting, with the scope that it gives you and what you're able to do with it. But because I love you all so much, And Alex is a top bloke. He went, Roo, the next 5 people that get in touch with me in my inbox on Facebook and mention this review can have it for £16. Can't say fairer than that. I don't know how many people are going to message him now, but he should have thought about that really. But no, that's the deal. The next 5 people that mention this review and get in touch with Alex get the app for £16. Can't say fairer than that. Guys, I'll do my best for you. I'll do my best for you. It's just one of those things that I'm feeling is going to be a bit of a future classic, a bit like DFB, you know? It filled a market for people. People wanted to be able to force multiple things. They force multiple things using DFB. They want to have multiple outs. They come to photo out. That's how I feel this will go down. There are a few multiple out photo apps out on the market, right? A lot of them at a lot higher price point, and a lot of them a lot harder to work and figure out. It's a lot of time and effort for a lot of them. Some of them, it's worth it, don't get me wrong. But if you want something simple, you don't need that many outs. You don't need a million different outs. This is perfect. This is ideal. So guys, get in the pot. The link is below for this app. It was only released yesterday or the day before. Go check it out. It's so cheap. And remember, the first 5 people that get into Alex's inbox and mention this review get it for £16 instead of 19. What can I say? Alex and Myke have smashed it out of the park with this one. Well done, guys. Thanks for watching all, and I will see you in the next one.